And welcome back to Coffee with the Wolves, presented by JJC Athletics. As always, I am Damian Dennis. This week, I'm joined by women's head coach Henry Cheung. Henry, welcome to the show. First time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's kind of fun to see you're here, but you're not really active in season at the moment. We're here to talk a little bit about what you did earlier this year, and then kind of just talking about how your spring scrimmages are going. I caught the first one, the only one you had here on campus a few weeks back. A lot of fun on the indoor field. It was a busy day here at JJC. Let's start there. Just how are the spring scrimmages going?
So we started like spring training late February, 2 days a week, an hour and a half each section, just to get all the player coming back, get their fitness, get them ready for the fall season. Spring season is doing well. We have a pretty good turnout. About 15, 16 players show up every time. We played 2 games already, one home and one away, and we won one and lost one.
Yep. Next one is last one, I think, this weekend.
Yeah, we play at Joliet College. Last weekend we won 5-1. So it was a first time playing outdoors in November. So it was a good result.
Yeah, do you like what you're seeing so far from the team?
Yes, for that game we play a lot of returning player. We have 10 player returning. So majority of the game we just want to give those returning players some playing time, get them ready, for the fourth season.
Yeah, are the kind of the returning players getting along well with the new ones?
They are. We have, so like I said, we have 10 coming back, and then we have 3 player currently with the team. They are new player. They are just one of them is a transfer from a 4-year school, and 2 of them took a year off after high school and decided to come back to college and play. So they're getting along. From what I saw, from what my assistant observed. Everybody is getting along at practice and game.
Yeah. Well, let's jump back and talk a little bit about last season. So your season ended like the week before the week of my start date here at JJC.
Yes.
So I didn't get to see any of your guys' in-season play. Yeah. But you won the Region 4 title,
Yes.
Won a semifinal game, fell in the championship there for the district, right?
That's correct. Yeah, it was an amazing season. We won the Region 4 first time since 2018. It was fun to coach. It was fun to watch. We won 12-2-3. Lost one game during the regular season and lost the last game of the season to the number 2 team in the country, Delta College.
How do you feel just kind of with that end result and then building upon it, which clearly you're working on in the spring?
Yep. It was, it's all about experience. It was the first time that our team went to the district. For myself, for the players, definitely, we're nervous.
Yeah.
Nervous playing in the championship in the district. A lot of players, including myself, we didn't have the experience playing the big game.
Yeah.
But like I told the player, it was a good experience. It was a good learning experience for the coaching staff and for the players. So this coming season, now we can go back there and hopefully get a W.
Yeah. Do you feel confident, especially being in the spring season currently, you feel confident that you can build upon what you did last year?
Yes. So including the return player, we have 10 incoming freshmen coming in. Those are the players that are coming from the local high school, Plainfield, Lincoln Way, Morris, stuff like that. And on paper, everything looks good, right? Everything looks strong. But then, it is up to the player, up to the coaches to put the best 11 on the field.
Can we highlight some of your student athletes? Some of the returners. I know we've got
Jalyssa.
Yeah.
Jalyssa, yep. Jalyssa is a phenomenal player. She went to Joliet West High School. Amazing individual on and off the field. She scored 21 goals, the leading scorer, number 3 in the country. Okay, number 3, she scored 21 goals. She got All-American second team. First time we have seen 2017. She put in effort on and off the field. Good student in the classroom, good teammate on the field. Everybody love her. We also have 5 player got all region first team. 3 of them are leaving us, and 2 are, including Jalyssa, and another player coming back. So the returning player are very strong. So it's going to be fun to see the incoming freshmen coming in to fight for the starting spot.
Yeah. Now, I want to ask a little bit, how long have you been here at JJC, Henry?
This is going to be my 3rd season. I took over the position back in 2022. We didn't have a program. We didn't have a women's soccer team during COVID. Yeah. And then 2021, we didn't have a coach. So I took over February of 22, build the program from scratch. Brought in 20 players the first year. We didn't win a lot of games first year. It was my first year, but last year we turned around the program because of the players. They work really, really hard.
Yeah. What's one of the things you like about working and coaching here at JJC?
I think is we get a lot of support from the administration, from the AD, the assistant AD. All the coaches support each other. Not just coaches, I would say all the student athletes. When we here back in October playing the Region 4 championship, we have supporter from the women's volleyball team, baseball team, softball team. Everybody came in support. Same thing we did. We went to the volleyball game, baseball game to support each other, which is a big thing. We are like a small family. I always talk about this is a family. We have an amazing facility. People like to hang out here after school. They hang out here after practice, and just supporting each other. That's why I love coming here to work. Yeah.
Coach, I look forward to the season starting. When does it start for you guys? August?
August 1st. First practice, August 1st, and then first game is August 24th. The schedule is done. We're going to play 16 games. We're going to play everybody in the region. It's going to be fun. We're looking forward to see you on the field.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to get you back on Coffee with the Wolves to preview the season when we get to August.
Yes.
We're going to have probably a summer off here, so that'll be nice. But
yep.
I look forward to it. I love soccer, and I think I know you're doing soccer camps this
yes.
summer. My kid's coming out for one.
Great.
Of them, so.
Yeah. So we have 2 summer camp, one in June for the older kid, and then we have one in July for the little one, like 4 to 10 years old.
Yeah. My 4-year-old. We had her in last year, and she just kind of ran around the field.
Good. No, this is going to be fun. Our players are going to be the coaches. Yeah. So I put them to work to coach the little ones.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, Henry, appreciate the time.
Thank
We're
you.
Going to speak to
Jalyssa.
Next. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome back here to Coffee with the Wolves. I'm joined by Jalyssa, one of our women's soccer student athletes. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're laughing because just the whole setup. A lot of our student athletes aren't used to it. Usually, their first time on camera. Coaches too, in a lot of cases. We talked about the spring season, and I'll start there with you too. How are you enjoying it so far?
It's exciting, seeing all the new girls and stuff like that, and trying to conversate with them, see how they are feeling about the season too, and just exciting to see how the season's gonna start off, and yeah.
How are you feeling about your performance so far during the spring?
Great. It's hard getting that little season off and then trying to come back and pick up where you came off of, but I think I'm doing pretty great so far.
Yeah. I want to say one thing. Can you move in a little bit
Okay.
closer?
Yeah.
I should have said that to Henry.
I
know. But I watched the first spring scrimmage you guys had, and there was one scene from it that stood out to me about your performance, because I remember I was there shooting photos, and I watched you basically elbow a girl. I have it frame by frame. You run up and just kind of like hit her, and she's like, ah. And I got it. My camera takes so many photos all at once, so I see the whole thing in slow motion going through. Fortunately, I think all but one of them are pretty blurry, so I can't really use them. But I have the one of you go just about to make contact. It was I laughed about it when I was going through them.
It's definitely the adrenaline that's just pumping me to go, and in the moment it just happens.
Yeah, I love soccer. It's a lot of fun, and it's going to be fun watching you guys play. Let's talk a little bit about last year. You guys won the Region 4 championship. You won the semifinal game for the district, fell in the district final. How do you feel about your season last year, and then kind of building upon that heading into 2024?
I feel like our season was definitely an eventful one. Coming in as a freshman, I didn't really know what to expect from meeting a bunch of new girls and how I was going to fit in, stuff like that. But like Henry was saying earlier, like everyone was so supportive. So it gave me that sort of comfort, and I feel like that allowed us to have that special bond together, like sharing the love for the sport and supporting each other in the game. And I feel like that's probably what was the main reason that made us go so far as we did, because everyone just supported each other.
How are you hoping to build upon just your success? Because I believe Coach said you were, third, fourth leading scorer in the country?
I definitely say I have to start training more, but I hope to go farther. Like, making the first team of All-American is definitely a goal that I have for myself. But, I hope to win the district this time. I feel like I'm prepared now. I know what to expect. So going into what we know now, I hope we win this time.
And speaking of the All-American honor, you're wearing the All-American polo right now. I can't really see it on camera, but, what's it mean to you to win, that honor, second team?
I feel like it meant a lot to me because it's my first year here, like I said, and it was like a big accomplishment for myself, saying like all this hard work definitely paid off, and that's what got me here.
Yeah. What was one of the reasons you chose to come to JJC? I like asking student athletes that, especially because, a lot of the time I might only have some of you on once or twice during a season, so I'm always curious as to why'd you come to JJC? I mean, my first time here, the facilities are great. I love that weight room. I don't use it. I take the student athletes only very seriously, so I consider it not for me. But I love it, just the way it looks and it being right there. And then I've heard student athletes from other schools visit and see it from like outside. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, first reason was because it's local. Like, I live like 10 minutes away from here, so it was local for me. I'm majoring in nursing, so they have like a great nursing program, which is also, that gave me another reason. As for soccer, Henry came to like every one of my high school soccer games. Like, he was at all of them basically towards the end. And so I feel like that's what made me more want to be like, this place is accepting, it's like open, and made me like it more.
What do you like about Coach Henry, both as a person but also as a coach?
While
he's in the room down there.
I like that we have that working and like having fun at the same time balance. Like, we could joke, but then we know when to like get serious and be like, okay, we gotta lock in and we gotta win the games. But I like that he's very funny and he's a nice guy.
Yeah. I want to ask you a little bit about some of your teammates. It's kind of the same question I asked your coach, but of course you were in the room for that, and he was talking a lot about you, and then mentioned a few others. But could you talk a little bit about some of your teammates who you were kind of expecting to maybe take a step forward and help the team meet its goals next season?
Yeah. So our captains, Adrian, PK, they were great. Like, coming in, they were super sweet. They were like great leaders into wanting to help us out and making us feel comfortable, like I said. And I feel like that's what can help us accomplish great things and stuff like that.
So I don't really have much for you because I know it's kind of springtime for you for soccer.
Yeah.
Kind of getting back into the rhythm. What do you guys usually do after the spring season? What are the plans before you come back for the preseason and the, I guess, late summer?
Wait, what?
Just in terms of like preparation. Like, do you guys keep practicing once spring's over, or do you kind of get the summer off and then come back?
Yeah, we kind of just get the summer off, and then we have a preseason trip usually before our season.
Yeah.
So that's really nice too, because it like allows us to all like get to know each other and get comfortable with the new people and stuff like that.
Cool. Well, it wasn't too bad for your first time. Have you ever been interviewed on camera at all before? Or is
No.
Yeah, that's usually the answer. Not too bad. It's a lot of fun, and I like doing this.
Yeah. At least that was in the frame.
Oh, all right. Well, I want to. Well, first, I look forward to just having you and your coach back on. Hopefully in the fall for the season. I'll be out to catch a couple games. Hopefully shoot some photos. See you elbow someone again.
Yeah.
But thank you for taking the time, and
Yeah, of
to
course.
everyone watching. Thank you for watching Coffee with the Wolves. We'll see you again next week.
Yeah.